2.4 An introduction to application of linear equation. What is the most taboo topic to discuss at work? That's a question, right? A survey asked about taboo topics to discuss at work. Common responses included religion, politics, money, office gossip, personal life. You will apply the techniques learned in this section of your textbook to determine the number of people that stated the most common response. Learning objectives. 1. Learn the 6 steps for solving applied problems. 2. Solve problem involving unknown numbers. 3. Solve problems involving sum of quantities. 4. Solve problem involving consecutives integer. 5. Solve problem involving complementary and supplementary angles. Do now. Key terms. Find the meaning of the following vocabulary and concept using internet and book. You have 5 words here. Please go to the internet and find the meaning of those words. Yalla, you have 5 minutes to do it. Right angle, straight angle, supplementary, consecutive integers, complementary angles. After finding these words, we will, during class, we'll learn about the meaning of those words. So let's go for rules and quick review. An introduction to applications of linear equation. Step number 1, read. So you have to read not only one time, you have to read it multiple times because you have to develop the understanding. Number 2, step 2, assign variable. If you don't know the variable, if you don't know the unknown, then you will say X or you say Y. Okay? Step 3, write the equation. Step 4, solve the equation. Step 5, state the answer. Step 6, check your answer in the original equation. So let's take a look at an example. One number, read please. Muhammad, read loud.
One number is 5 more than another. Their sum is 21. What are the numbers?
So it said here, one number is more than another. That means there is a small one and there is large one. Okay? So I don't know the number. If I don't know the number, then I will assign it a variable. What will be the variable in this case? I will say what? X. So the small number, it will be X. He said one number is 5 more than the other. So the big one is 5 more than the other, means X plus 5. The small number plus 5. That makes you the big number. Okay, is this clear? Clear or not clear? So this is the big number. Where is the small number? This one, X. If you understand, raise your hand. So the small number is X, and the big number is what? X plus 5. Yes. Now he said, the sum of the two numbers, what happened to them? What is the sum of the two numbers? The sum of the two numbers. What means the sum of the two numbers? Means we add them, right? We add X plus what? X plus 5. Please remove this value next to the 5. Equal what? He said equal how much? Equal how much? 21. Is this clear? Clear or not clear? So it's equal how much? 21. So I have X plus 5. X plus X how much? Plus 5 equal 21. So then move the 5 to the other side. Subtraction is going to be 16. 2x equals 16. X equal how much? 8. So the small number is what? What's a small number? 8. What will be the big number? How did you know it's 13? Because x plus 5. So x is how much? 11 plus 5. So they give you what? 16. Is this clear? Clear or not clear?
Yeah.
To check the answer, he said one number. So you add the small number, right, plus the big number. How much both of them should give you? Is it 21? Does it give you? Does it equal to 21? Yes or no?
No.
Then there is a mistake here. What's the mistake here?
The great number.
How much?
The great number.
The great number. What mistake we make? I'll tell you what's the mistake. What's the mistake? Anybody? I will tell you what's the mistake. The mistake here is not 11. What's the number here should be? We made a mistake. It should be how much? 8. Okay? Because the number we said here it's 8. 8 plus 5 how much? 13. That's why we do the check. That's why we do the check. Okay? Now, yes. So now this number it was not correct. It's good that we made that mistake so we can understand why we have to check. Is this clear? Now I give you overview of what's going to happen in this lesson. Now we're going to go in details. Okay? Let's take a look at the vocabulary. Okay? Two angles whose measurement sum is 180. Both of them, their sum is what? 180. Two angles whose measurement sum is 90. An angle whose measurement exactly is 90. An angle whose measurement exactly 180. Two integers that differ by 1 are. Okay, let's do the first one. He said two angles. That's the graph, right? One angle 1, angle 2. If this two angles is 180, it's called what? What's they call it?
Complementary.
They call supplementary. Okay, in Arabic, what's mean supplementary? متممة or مكملة? You sure? Okay, now the next one. Two angles whose measurement sum is 90. So you have one angle here, and their measurement is how much? What's the measurement of this? 90. So both of them is how much? 90. Can I just make it in the bottom here? So it's like this. And you have angle 1, angle 2. Both of them give you what? 90 degrees. So this is called what?
Complementary.
Complementary angle. Okay. An angle whose measurement exactly, right? A angle. Yalla, I'm doing your homework now, your classwork. An angle whose measurement is exactly 180. Straight angle. Two integers that differ by 1. Contagious. If you have a book, okay, and in the book there is 2 pages in front of each other, right? This is page 1. What's the next page? 2. So the difference is how much? 1. If this is 11, how much this? 12. So that's called what? Consecutive. What's in Arabic means consecutive? What? أكتب ورا بعض.
متتابعة.
Okay, is this clear? All right, so let's move on. I need someone to read this. Please, can you read? Loud voice.
A problem requires you to find the number of points scored on a quiz. Which choice would not be a reasonable answer?
Which one? And I make it bold here.
Yeah, it's not reasonable.
It's not reasonable. Not reasonable means what?
Impossible.
Yeah, which one is impossible? Okay, is this clear?
Yes.
Solve unknown numbers. The product, okay, now that's another one. Read, please.
The product of 6 and the number increased by 7 is 72. What is the number?
Okay, if you don't know, if you first you let the number what? Let the unknown number what? X.
Yeah.
Let the number that you don't know is X.
6.
Now, what's mean product?
Log.
Right. The number increased by what?
7.
7.
So 6 and then between brackets x plus 7.
Right. So you're gonna say 6 between bracket x plus 7, and it's automatically between this multiplication. Is means what? Equal 72. Now you need to solve this.
Divide by 6, divide by
Right.
6.
Then divide both sides by
6.
6.
12.
72 divided by 6.
12.
How much?
66. 72.
How much?
12.
12. You sure?
12.
Okay. And then cancel 6 with 6. You get what? X plus
7.
7.
Minus
What's the next step?
minus 7.
I move the 7 to the other side, right? So it will be 12 minus
7.
x equal how much?
5.
5. Is this clear?
Yes.
I'm saving this file and I upload it to where? To Blackboard. Is this true? And because the size is bigger, so I put it on the clouds. Because the size exceed the limit.
The second question itself, it wants us to use the quadratic equation.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, it's a triplet. So x plus 5 between brackets to the power 3.
Okay. So I have added to a number. Do you know the number? So we're gonna let the number equal what? Let the number what? X. That's the first thing you should do. 5 added to. Added means what?
Plus
Right. Added to a number. That means 5 plus a x. Okay. Next, what's the
and
sum?
the sum is triplet. So to the power of 3.
Which one?
5 plus x to the power of 3.
To the power of 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Equals.
The result. What's mean result?
Equal.
Equal. Equal what?
11. Plus
11.
X.
What's more than mean?
Plus
Plus.
X.
Do you know the number?
No.
X. So you're gonna put 5. Now write it back in algebra, right? So it's gonna be 5x cube equal what?
11 plus
11 plus x.
You put it to the left side. But then you multiply, you break the brackets.
Okay.
أنا صراحة نسيت أصلب.
Now I want to tell you something. Okay. Tripled here, it doesn't mean cubed. It means times 3. So you have to multiply this times what? Is this clear? So we have to remove this 3 here and remove this 3 here and put here what? 3. And let's try it this way. 3 times 5, how much? 15. 3 times x? 3x. Equal what? 11 plus x. Now I keep all the x's in one side and the numbers in one side. So how much is here? 2x. And how much is here? Negative 4. If you divide by 2, so how much is x? Negative 2. Yes, please. Now you can check the answer in the bottom here, right? I don't know what number is this, but it should be, the answer should be in the bottom. Check here. Do we have the answer or no? Yes, it's here. You see this? Negative 2. So we are correct.
Why negative 2?
All right? Is this clear?
Why is it negative 2? Should not be negative 7.
Why it's negative 2? Because 11 minus 15 is how much?
11 minus, that 1 minus 15.
It's negative 4. And you divide 2, and when you cancel, you get negative 2. Is this clear? So you have to be careful with treble. Treble means, double means what? What does double mean?
Times 2.
Yes, 2. Treble means what?
Times
3. Okay. Next one. What number minus 310 gives to 822?
1,100.
So first let the number what? Let the number what?
The x.
X. So what number minus 310 equal what?
822. Plus 1.
So we say x equal what?
Isn't it 310 minus x?
No, because
We switch it for now.
if we put 310 minus x, it will give us a negative number.
Well,
He gave us a positive number.
The correct answer is 822 plus 310.
Yeah.
Please check in the bottom of the page. See if the answer is correct.
Plus x equals 1,132.
yes,
1,000?
332.
No, 1,100.
صح 132.
100? 1,000?
1,132.
Okay. So please check in the bottom of the page. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Next one. Can you please read?
When 6 is subtracted from half of a number, the result is negative 18. What is the original number?
Okay. So we're gonna let the number equal what?
X.
X. Now remember, subtracted from, what do we do with subtracted from?
Reverse the order.
Reverse the order. So you have to be careful with this, okay? So let me write down here, reverse order.
So in bracket x divided by
So we have 6. The original one will be minus, correct? But we're gonna have to do what? We have to switch, right? So we get 6 is subtracted from half a number. Half means what?
divided by 2.
Half
Yeah.
by a number. What is the number? X. The result, what's mean result? Equal. Negative 18. Now I have to flip, right? So it's going to be what? Half x minus 6. Why I flip? Because the rule said subtracted from, you have to reverse the order. Subtracted from or less than. Both of them, if you remember, we have to do what? Reverse the order. So now I have to move the negative 6 to the other side, become positive 6, correct?
Yes.
So negative 18 plus 6 equal what?
Negative 12.
So that gives you negative 12. Half x multiply times 2, so x equal how much?
Negative 24.
2 times negative 12, x equal negative 24. Please check the answer in the bottom. Is this clear?
Yes.
If you understand, raise your hands. Okay, good.
Yes, it's correct. Because it says negative 48 and negative 24.
Which one?
No, E.
The new one? This one?
Oh, no, okay, sorry. D is negative 24. That's the one after.
This one is what number?
H?
E or D?
This is one number. Yeah, this is E. This is E.
Is E. Okay. So he said one number
Yeah.
is 24 greater than the other number.
Yes. So 24x equals 1 because it's different variables.
Greater than means what?
Plus.
Plus.
So not multiplied.
Okay.
Okay,
So we have 24 plus. If one number
X. X.
one number is x. Is means what? One number is 24 greater than the other number.
24 plus X.
So what is the other number?
Y.
Y. So
Y.
this is y
Yes.
equal 24 plus x. Why? Because if you read it, you cannot put set x as x equal, because x equal means that's the small one. So we say the y equal what? 24 plus x. The sum of the two numbers, which is y and x, correct, is equal how much? Negative 72. Okay, so let me rewrite this down. Y equal what? 24 plus x. Okay, so can you replace the value of y, which is how much the value of y?
24 plus X.
Can I replace it here? Yes, you can do that. So it's going to be 24 plus x plus x equal what?
Negative 72.
So 24 plus 2x equal negative 72.
Minus 65.
So 2x equal what? Negative 72 plus, well, minus, huh?
Minus 24.
Minus 24. Can you please add this and tell me how much?
Negative 96. And then 4.
Can you please divide by 2 and tell me how much?
Divided 2, 45. 48. Negative 48.
X equal negative 48. Okay, so that's which number is the big one or small one?
This is the small one.
The small one. So how can I get the big one?
Plus 24.
So in this case, we'll say, okay, I'm going to continue here. So it's going to be y equal 24 plus x. So I'm going to replace x by how much?
40. Negative 48.
Negative 48. So that's give you how much?
Negative 24.
Negative
24.
24. Is this correct answer in the back? Please
Yes.
check. Alhamdulillah. Because I don't have the answer. I'm just solving it from my head. It's difficult, not easy. So how can you be good at this? You have to read it more than one time. And then you solve it. And then if you make a mistake, then you check the answer again and overdo it until you get the right answer. and in my MATLAB it will help you. Okay, so we are done with this. Any questions about this? Yes. Real life exercise, please read.
In 2008, Pierce Pizza Parlor and Burger Palace together had revenue totaling $470,000. If Burger Palace took in $90,000 less than Pierce Pizza Parlor, how much did each take in as revenue?
What's mean revenue? Income, right? Similar to income. Revenue means like you are getting money from selling, but what does he sell here? Beer.
Pizza,
What does he sell here?
burger.
Burger. So there are two different companies, right? This company, let's call it X. And this company, let's call it Y. Both of them, total means the total of the income here and the income here. Okay? Income of X, income of Y equal how much? How much income?
$470,000.
Is this clear?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you understand. Okay. Now let's read the second part. If
Burger Palace took in $90,000 less than Pierce Pizza Parlor, how much did each of them take in as revenue?
so, he said the Burger Palace took 90,000 less than. Less than means what? Minus. So the burger we said what? Y. Y is how much less than?
I think help us with
Is this clear or not clear? Why? How do you understand that it's X minus 90? Because X is what? The pizza, right? He said 90 less than the pizza. If I write it normally, it's going to be like this, right? If you write it normally. But because we have less than, what's mean less than? We said before. What do we do with less than? You reverse the order, right? So in this case, you have to move this here and move this here. Is this clear? So we're going to say, in this case, it's going to be X minus 90 equal what? Y. Is this clear? So that's one step. What about the other one? We have X plus Y equal what? 470. Up to here is clear? Now, how much is Y? Y how much? Can I replace Y by this value? Let's try. So it's going to be X minus 90,000 plus what? X equal what? 470. Up to here is clear? Now, X plus X, X plus X, 2X. Negative 90. Can I move negative 90 to the other side? Huh? Yes or no? It become what? If you add this together, how much? 9 and 7 is how much? 6, right? Correct? And then you add 1 here, so it's 506. Okay, then what should I do next? Divide by 2 in both sides. So in this case, x equal how much? 2, 8, 0. So how much the pizza make revenue? For the pizza, they make this amount, 280. What about the burger? Revenue for the burger.
Plus 90,000.
No, it's gonna be
Plus, so,
it's gonna be this,
yeah.
which is what, x minus 90,000, right? How much is x?
280,000.
280,000 minus 90. Can you please use the calculator? And how much? 190,000.
The question and the answer is wrong.
Really?
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense.
Okay, can I save this? Solve consecutive integer problems. The sum of two consecutive integers is 59. What is the integers? So we're gonna say let first integer x, second integer will be what? The x plus 1. Because if you have the book like this, right? All right, the book is like this, right? And one page here is 1. What's the second page? 2. So what are you adding? If this is x, this will be what? X plus 1. That's clear. So I'm going to say x, because he said the sum. What's the sum mean? So we have to add, right? It's going to be plus 2 consecutive integers. The second number is going to be what? X plus 1. That's the first. And that's the second. Both of them, if you add them, it's equal how much? 59. So x plus x, move the 1 to the other side. So you have 2x equal what?
257 divided by 2.
Divide by 2.
بالظبط ليش 57
Why 57? No, it's 58, yeah, mister. Because this is 59, so it's 58. Correct, thank you. Now divide by 2. X equal what?
29.
29. So if the first page is 29, what's the second page?
30.
Is this clear? I was testing you, that's why. Good, thank you. All right, so we finished with one consecutive. Let's go for the second one. Ready? Read, please.
When the lesser of two consecutive odd integers is added to twice the greater integer, the result is 187. Find the integers.
Well, the easiest one is this one. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. Yeah. The result is 187. That's, yeah, I can see this really clearly. Now I have two consecutive integers, and they are what? Odd. What this mean? If you have a buck here like this, right? And odd means like 1. What's the next page? 2. You have to go to the next page. What's the next page?
2.
What's the next page?
3.
3. So if this is x, this will be what?
Y. X plus 1.
X plus
2.
1.
2.
Oh, yes.
Because I need page 3.
إلا بس حنا on it's 1, 3, 5, 1.
If it's 2 here, then it's going to be x plus 1. But I need the next page. What's the next page?
X plus 2.
Why x plus 2?
Because we skipped the page.
Right, we skip page, right? We go for the next page.
يعني لسه نحسبها البيج اللي ما حسبناها.
Is this clear or not clear?
Good.
Good.
So the lesser, what's mean the lesser?
The smaller one.
If a less number, let the less number is what? X. Then the larger number or the bigger number is what?
X plus 2.
X plus 2. So he said when the lesser of two consecutive odd integer is added to twice. What's mean twice? Twice means what? 2. Added to twice. What's mean added? Plus. When the lesser of two consecutive odd integer is added to twice the greater integer. What's the greater integer? What is the greater?
X plus 10.
This is the greater, right? We call it bigger, right? So it's going to be x plus 2. When the lesser, what is the lesser?
X.
Is added to, okay? So let's solve it now. So it's going to be x plus 2, x plus 2 equal what? 187. X plus 2x plus 4 equal what? 187. 3x plus, then move the 4 to the other side. You get what? 83. Can you divide by 3? What will be the answer? 61. So that's the lesser number, right? The lesser page. What is the greater one? It will be what? X plus 2. 61 plus 2 equal how much? 63. So that's the greater one. So the lesser one, the greater one. Is this clear? Oh, sorry. Okay. So now we start with complementary and supplementary angles. Please read.
The measure of an angle is twice the measure of its complement. What is the angle's measure?
Okay. So let's agree that when we say complement,
90.
if you have two angles like this angle 1, this angle 2, and both of them are what? 90. So the complement is going to be one of them, right? If this is x, how much this one? No. Can you give me related to the 90?
Yes, 90 minus x.
90 minus x. So the complement here is going to be 90 minus x. That's called complement. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Now let's go for the supplement. Let's agree on the supplement. If the supplement is like this. You have one angle here, 1 and 2. Both of them is what? 180. If this is x, how much this one?
180 minus x.
180 minus x.
Supplement.
Is this clear?
Very clear.
This one, is the graph is clear or not clear here? This one? Clear? Okay. So this called what? Supplement. How much the supplement is? Always 180 minus x. This angle, angle number 2, because this angle is how much? X. Okay, is this clear? So now, can you please read this again?
Same thing. measure of an angle is twice the measure of its complement. What is the angle's measure?
So the first thing you're going to let x is the measurement of the angle. The measurement of the complement, we said what? What we said about the complement?
90 minus.
So as you can see here, 90 minus x. So one angle is x and the other angle is 90 minus x. So we said the measurement of an angle is means what? What's mean as mean? Equal. Is this clear? Is means what? Equal. Twice. What's mean twice? 2. The measurement of its complement. What's complement means? Okay, so this is, you have the equation now. Is this clear? You get the equation. So now we're gonna solve, right? So you have x equal to 90 minus x. 2 times 90, 180 minus 2x equal what? X. Can I move 180 to the other side? Become what? Negative 180. Move the negative 2x to the other side. I'm sorry, move the x to the other side. So it become negative x. This together give you how much?
X.
No, negative 3x.
3x.
And now you divide by what? Negative 3. So x equal how much? 60. So the angle is how much? 60 degrees. Is this clear? Now what about the complement? What is the complement?
It was 90 minus x.
90 minus x. How much is x?
60. Equal to
So subtract this from this, what do you get? 30. If a complement is 30, means if you have one angle here, 60, how much this angle? 30. That's what it means. Is this clear? Clear or not clear? Yalla, copy it. Then please do the other one on the left side, on the right side. Do this one as a classwork, the one here. Please read loud.
An angle's measure is 60 degrees more than that of its complement. What is the angle's measure?
So the first thing we're going to say, let angle x, bx. Let the angle measurement bx. More than means what?
Plus.
Okay, what about the complements? Wait, the complement, we said the complement will be what?
90 minus x.
90 minus x. Now, he said the angle, now we're gonna, you forget about this now. This is just only, okay. So the angle measure is means what? 60. 60 more than its complement. What's the complement? 90 minus x. So 60 plus 90, how much? 150. And then can I move the x to the other side? It become what?
2x equals 150.
2x, right? So x equal what?
75.
So this is the angle, but he wants the complement, right? How can I get the complement? The complement, we said 90 minus x. 90 minus 75. So the angle, how much? 15. Okay, so that's enough.
75.
Yes.
اي بس طلع لي انا لما اروح للاجوبه يطلع اسمه 64 هذه